Thank you. We got a concerning revelation to tell you about this morning as COVID-19 is keeping people out of work.
Right now, it looks like Arizona's unemployment fund is almost out of money. Pretty scary to hear that. DES Director Michael Weishart saying this trust fund will become insolvent within 2 months' time if things stay as is. So let's check in with 3 on Your Side's Susan Campbell, who is following this and explaining what it will mean for those who are out of work in our state and for business owners. Susan, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, right now there's about $400 million left in that unemployment trust fund. Director Weishart says that will cover about 8 weeks worth of unemployment payments. And once that fund is insolvent, Arizona will have to borrow money from the Department of Labor. That means people who are unemployed will still receive their benefits, but taxpayers will also be on the hook to cover the loan.
You have to pay that money back through taxes on employers going forward. So again, from a policy perspective, in the state, we continue to have dialogue about the implications of that reality.
This has happened previously in Arizona. The last time Arizona's unemployment fund was depleted about a decade ago, the state imposed a special assessment on businesses to pay back the federal loan. Also important to point out, other states are already borrowing money for unemployment, but Arizona's unemployment fund was better funded than many others before the pandemic started. The unemployment fund isn't the only thing that's running out soon. As we reported last night, the extra $300 per week federal boost to unemployment is coming to an end. Director Weishart says he doesn't have an exact timeline for when the federal fund will be depleted, but expects to be able to make the payments to Arizonans this week and possibly next.
Unfortunately, we are going to have very little notice when this happens. And so it is likely that the LWA benefit will stop abruptly for individuals.
Now, when that happens, unemployment payments will be capped at the state maximum, which is $240 per week. So this is a lot to keep track of, and we will, of course, continue to cover it for everybody. So once that money runs out, $240 per week maximum benefit. It will go back to what happened before the pandemic started and before these federal funds were pumped into unemployment.